Hello everybody, and welcome back to some StoneBlock. How you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. Last episode, we messed with some Project E stuff. And since then, I've done a little bit of work. First off, if you're going to notice it pretty much. I updated the pack. And I'll explain why I updated the pack in just a minute. But I just now realized for the first time that these guys are spawning over here. We didn't have this issue before. We got sheep that just all of a sudden, I think they all come back out or back in there. We had never had anything spawn back here. But I updated the pack, and we are kind of at the point where to get to our in-game stuff, which is basically the Avarita stuff, we are waiting on Neutronium. And Neutronium is one of those things you just have to sit and wait on. And it was a matter of these things just making neutron collectors, because they didn't have EMC. They have EMC now, which is why I updated the pack. But I had, making these things, it takes a ton of resources to do. So that was kind of where we was, and I seen when I got on this morning that there was an update to the pack. I looked to see what it was, and that was one of the things they had changed. One of the other things they have changed, if we come back here to our cow pen, you will notice there's no cows. They have took move fluids out of the pack. There was a game a game-ending crash. I know some of you all have had issues with crashes and stuff like that. It's a possibility that could have been what it was. So move fluids have been taken out of the pack, which we got what we needed out of it long time ago and really hadn't messed with them since. But that also means that I have a bag here full of nothing. Yeah, those aren't any good at all anymore. So, but today we are going to, we've been working on getting into the Infinity Armor and Project E stuff. Today we're going to take and do something a little bit different. We are at the point, if we come, one of the things you'll notice since last episode, we're a little bit cleaner around here. Not necessarily fancy, but I have replaced walls, ceilings, floors. You'll also notice there's no torches. I made the painting machine and have been using it. Matter of fact, the last thing that I painted was the grass blocks. I'm not completely done with everything. I have got this, all this area is done up. Back here too, this whole level is done, and I have done the mechanism level. Oh, there went our lithium. I forgot about that. Got this room done, but that's all I've done. But we have a slime farm. I have spent some time down here cleaning things up. I got rid of our multiple setup that we had for the void ore miners, because these things will run. We're getting more stuff out of this than what we're going to need anyways. I can't use this thing down here, but you can see I had to add another chest and import bus for this stuff because we had too much stuff coming in. Oh, another one of these bags that we'll never get anything out of. I have a ton of those bags. So, but today, that is kind of what we are going to be working on. I am going to kill both of these. We need our magnet. We're going to upgrade these to tier 5 or tier 6s. We're going to work on solars. The last tier solars, we're going to take care of. Basically, we're going to be doing a lot of environmental tech stuff today. And as you can see, I have moved the floor down, and we are right over the bottom. I got everything there. Come on. There we go. All that's down. And there we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's go upstairs. Too far. And I got my magnet on still, and we just picked up a whole bunch of stuff. Alright, so all this stuff, I didn't mean to put that in there. Actually, we can put it in there. Oh, I'm beginning to think we've got too much stuff in our sit. Alright, we're back. I had a hiccup. Alright, so we are going to get into environmental tech today. I think we've already talked about that. I don't know. It's been a couple minutes. It's been longer than a couple minutes. I had to completely restart everything. I'm beginning to think our refined storage system has too much stuff in it. Because it looks like every time that I get into this thing, that's when I start having issues with lag. So we want a tier 6 void ore miner. See, like I said, we're having lag. That's not what I wanted. Because if you look at our stuff, we've got getting pretty close to 1 million on a lot of this stuff. Most of this stuff is all in deep storage units, but as we get down here, all these ores that we're sitting on 20,000 of and stuff like that, all that is just being stored into the system. So may not necessarily be a good idea. Diamond. We want some diamond blocks. We need 1. And we need our ore miner, and there is our tier 6 ore miner. And we can do this with this, and we need a piece of obsidian. And there we go. There is our resource miner. Now both of these take the exact same amount of stuff, so basically it's going to be this times 2. So we need I got to get my pen ready here. We need 20 modifiers, 92 structure frames of tier 6, 56 structure panels, and 6 laser cores. And we need that twice. So let us get we can take 10 of these and we'll take 10 of these. That will allow us to complete one, then we can make these for the others. Structure panels, we need 56 of them. There we go. Beautiful. We got those. No. Yeah. We need to create a pattern for the tier 6 ones, which is these right here. This is going to take a minute to do, because we are going to have to craft all of the nether stars. So, tier 6, craft, 96. Oh, that's a lot. Actually, I tell you what we're going to do. Let's cancel that. We've got nether stars. Yes, we do. We got, all we need is one. It's time to put to use some of our stuff that we've got here. Let's grab just a stack for the moment. Oh, these energy condensers. I made another one, so we have a couple of them. Those are all marked. Wait. Where is... These were all... Where's my Mark II at? Oh, I had a brain fart and got scared. I forgot. I made this satchel. I was in the process of going to make the neutronium collect, not neutronium, but the compressors. And inside of this, I got started with the stuff, but I hadn't finished it yet. And there is my energy condenser. I was worried for a minute. Anyways, we can just do it this way. We want to make nether stars. We can just do it this way. And this will save us a ton of time of having to craft all this stuff. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Alright, let's go put these in here. I can put that back in here. And now let's look at our tier 6. And we want 96 of them. We've got all the nether stars available. This won't be that bad to craft. Beautiful. We've got everything we need now to make the next tier of these. No, we don't yet. We need some laser cores. Now we've got everything. The actual lens is inside of... We're going to have to fix this. Alright, so we should be able to place that right there. Hopefully. I don't think we need to go any deeper than that. actually we could have went down one lower. Come on. Frickin' Enderman. Oh, I hear them. Oh, we're missing our core. That's what we're missing. Wrong button. There we go. Crystal laser lens. And now we should be good to go. This thing uses 87,000 a tick, but we've got the modifiers added to it, so that's using up a lot of it. Hush. I hate that that's one off the ground, but that's alright. So now we should be able to put this here, and we're going to see a ton of resources coming in. A ton. Once again, we are going to have to figure out something different. I'm going to have to make another channel is what I'm going to have to do. So let's do that. Let's get both of these. And let's head upstairs. And let's get our wall cleaned out here. Because there is this chest. Alright, so we want... Let's just grab some lapis. So that should put these on two different things. We won't have... Oh, heck. Alright. That's still going to fill up pretty quick. I don't think we need the resource miner. I'm thinking that we are good to go there. Let's Alright, we are back. Yeah, I've decided we're not going to do the void resource miner. Basically, the only thing we really need it for anything is to do to get mica. And if we come in here and look, we've got 30,000 as it is anyway, so we have no need for it. So our next bit of business is going to be to make our solar. So there is the solar panel and our tier 6, and we need to teach it how to make the blocks. Oh. Oh no. I ain't believing I just done that. I don't think that'll allow anything in. No. You know, for all of the recipes we have done, we still have a ton of space left. Alright, so now we want to make our solar panel. Tier 6, start. This should take care of any of power issues that we're going to have. Why are we not making? I was going to take a minute. Alright. Our solar panel is ready to go. Let us see what we need in order to make this thing work. A lot of stuff. We need 169 solar panels. And we need 56 structure frames. And then the 12 null. Alright. I don't understand why it does this. This is not the first time this has happened. Alright, we are back here in the mining biome. We've got all of our stuff ready to go here. And we just need to make sure we've got plenty of space. That should be enough space. Hopefully. Should have everything we need to do this. Come on. What are we missing? Oh, I forgot the... Oh, I forgot those. Let's go home. Alright. Now we should have what we need to finish it. I didn't make the structure blocks. That should be everything. Why are you not making power? There we go. So this is generating 1.77 million. We do not have a flux plug point. I've got to go get that. I tell you what, this episode has been one just great big giant derp. Nothing was wanting to work the way I want it to. We want to put that into the big ball. We want to change that to no limit. And we should be generating a ton of power now. 2.61 million. Now, I don't know why. This thing was full at one point. Before I did the update. And then when I did the update, it emptied out. So, but there is that. Let's head back home. Catch up with me. This thing, the power gen is, it's always all over the place. I don't know why. I do know why. We didn't chunk load that area. Alright, now the air is chunk loaded. We're good to go. Now it's still jumping. I don't understand the math with all that. The only number I'm really concerned about is the bottom, and that the top is at least got something coming out of it. So we're good to go there. Our last bit of business we are going to do this episode. We are going to work on this nanobot beacon. That is the last thing that we want to do. I believe we need the ranged version of this. What are we missing? Interconnects and a null modifier. And alright, so basically what these things do is they will grant us beacon effects basically anywhere that we are at. And we are going to go ahead and go all the way to the tier 6. Oh, I need to make the tier 4 first, or tier 5 first. And there's a good possibility we are probably going to make 2 of these. So, let's place this down. Now, you'll see we've got 24 modifiers that we can use for this. We need 140 tier 6 and 112 panels. Now, the modifiers. That is what we're going to look at right quick. We've got the different modifiers. Speed, flight speed, haste, strength, jump boost, regen, resistance, fire resistance, water breathing, invisibility, night vision, health boost, absorption, saturation, glowing, and luck. You can stack, I think it's up to, like where we're making a tier 6, we can do 6 each of these. But I think they only work till like speed 3 or, you know, regen 3, so it really only does make it to where you only need 6 of them, or not 6 of them, but 3 of them. So we're going to make recipes for all of these. Speed modifiers we don't necessarily need. Flight modifiers we don't need. Haste modifiers I don't think we need. We're going to work on strength. I'm hoping that we'll use patterns from, or use the diamond swords. We've got a bunch of enchanted ones. So strength, jump boost we don't need. Regen, we need a recipe for golden apples. Resistance, we need one for shields. Fire resistance, I'm not necessarily worried about. Visibility, no. Night vision, no. Health boost, yes. Wait, that's... What's the difference between that and... Okay. Health boost we can use, and absorption. Absorption is not enabled. Golden carrots. It's weird that that one's not. Anyways, then we'll go ahead and do luck. Not that we necessarily need it, but luck is one that if we actually do any kind of mining, be good to have. So let's put all these up. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need a total of 24, so we can do 4 of each of these. And it's not going to use the swords. And I mean, we've got tons of swords. I have a solution for that. I'll be back. Alright, if this goes right, we should be able to hook all this up. And we should start getting books. We're getting swords. We're getting enchanted books. And this should be importing just regular diamond swords now. There we go. So I'm going to give that a minute to go. And then I will be back. Alright, we're back. I realized I showed this and I didn't explain it. So let's explain it. Basically, we've got an enchantment extractor. You can put any item in it that's got enchantments on it. Give it some books, and it will take the enchantments off, give you the books, and it gives you the unenchanted item. So the way I have this set up, I have a exporter set up with diamond sword. I have it ignoring damage, and I have it ignoring NBT. Basically, what that does is it will take any sword, regardless of whether it's got any damage, and whether it has any damage used to it, and whether or not it doesn't matter what enchantments it has on it, and we'll export it in here. On the back here, I have another exporter set up with a book, and I have a crafting upgrade in here, so it's crafting books as it needs them to put them in here. And then I have just an importer on this side that's just pulling these items out and putting them back into the system. Now, you can use this for anything that you want to do. So let's say we run through our diamond swords and we want to go on to the next thing. We can put those items in here and pull all the enchantments off of here and get enchanted books. We've got enchanted books galore. We will never probably won't use any of them anyways. Maybe Reaper, just for setting up a mob spawner or something. So yeah, we've got tons of enchanted books. Alright, so that is all of that explained. Let's get this nanobot beacon set up, and we will get through the rest of what we need to do today. This episode is going to be forever long today, and I apologize for that. Matter of fact, it's probably going to wind up being the only one I'm going to get done today, because I have weird scheduling today. So there are our strength modifiers, our saturation modifiers. These we probably don't need at this point, really. Matter of fact, other than the health and the saturation, and even then, we don't really need those. Just because we're pretty close to having infinity armor. But we've got them. We need to put something with it. We'll make them. And last but not least is our health boost. I'm hoping that just 4 of these will give us a full set of another full set of hearts. Alright, so now we need 112. I think it's already gone. Oh no, it's not. 112 structure panels and 140 tier 6 frames. Do we have enough to do that? We need a few more emeralds. It's alright, we got a minute to do this. Let's go ahead and start that up and let it go. And our panels, we've got 20. We need 100 more of these, basically. Alright, so there's all of those going. I shall return. Alright, we're back. We've got our tier 6 structure frames. We should have our panels. And now we should be ready to do this. Let's get a flux point. And let's go downstairs and do this. Now, if you want to build one of these yourself, make sure to use the ranged one. Basically, the way these things work, you have a ranged nanobot beacon and you have a personal. A personal nanobot beacon is for just a certain area. The ranged one will work regardless of where you are at. We can get the effects in the nether. We can get it in the end. It doesn't matter where we go. I'm hoping we've got enough space here. It looks like we built this thing a little high. And it does look like it's working. So let us get flux point. Let's give this thing some power. And we should start seeing. We've got health boost 4. We've got saturation 4, regeneration 4, resistance 4. We don't have full. So I am wondering. Let's take a look at strength. We don't really need strength. So let's take strength off and add a couple things to it. Well, that didn't work at all. Alright, so the strength one is that red one. Let's save, get rid of all the strength and add nothing but health boost to it. Oh, that was almost bad. Oh, that was almost real bad. Alright, so strength modifier. Let's add another health boost to it. Well, it changed it to that. This night vision thing is really starting to aggravate me. Night vision lock. Does that give us any more health? Oh, it does. Oh. Saturation, resistance. We don't really need resistance either. Maybe they've changed how this works. Maybe now it'll go all the way up to the tier 6 strength. Are we going to get any more health? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so I think we can go ahead and put, was what? 5 of them that we've got in, or 4 of them in there that's, or no, wait, no, it's not going to work because we've already got 6. So it looks like we can put a total of 6 different ones on each one of them. So we could probably do another one of these with all this stuff. But like I said, the main ones are saturation and regen. So I may get rid of the strength and resistance because we've got all that we need with our armor. So let's do that and I'll be back. Alright, everything is put in, everything is lit up. We've got max health boost, max regen, max saturation. I may off camera, just because we've got a ton of stuff, build another one of these and just forgetting all the other stuff just to have it. But if we go to, let's go out to the solar panels. You will see we are still getting all of our different effects. They should restart here in just a second. If it is chunk loaded, and it's beginning to look like it is not chunk loaded. Are we good now? I froze up again. It wasn't that it wasn't chunk loaded. I have the beacons backwards. It is actually the personal beacon that you want. That should give us the boost everywhere. Because I come back, I went through all this, and it looks like we're fixing to lose all of our stuff as it is. What are we... What is up? There it goes. I'm not sure what is going on. I'm confused. Now let's head out here and see what we get. Alright, now it's working. So, now we've got these beacon effects everywhere we go. This episode is now over. I hate when nothing goes the way you want it to. It happens all the time. But, so, we've got all our Tier 6 environmental stuff done. Not all of it, but what we're going to do, we've got Tier 6 solars. I may make a couple more of those depending on if we need them or not. We've got our Tier 6 Void resource or ore miner. We've got us a nanobot beacon. We have one quest through all this completed today. That's it. And we got epic bacon. I tell you what, would be alright if we didn't already have epic bacon taken care of. And we do. So, but with that, that's all for today. Tier 6 stuff done. Next episode, we'll probably get back into getting to our... Well, no, I know what we're doing next episode. You all don't. I do. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.